can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Hey everyone, welcome to the video and welcome to the, is my thing even on right now? There we go, yeah, it is on. I wasn't sure what was going on there. But welcome to the video. We're here at Goodwill, one of our smaller usual Goodwills. We're gonna go in there, check it out. My son's here, so he's gonna go look through the clothes for us. You know, get him on board now. He just graduated, so see what he can find. Helps out, you know, helps out with the business, of course. Looking to buy low, sell high. Looking for items for eBay. Like the video, hit thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Check out the socials down below. Got my Instagram. I got my Facebook group going. We got Discord going as well too. I'm so far the only member of all those. Well, I got a few people on Instagram, but let's get in there and see what we can find. Okay, the music is pretty low, so I don't think I need to put on the, what is it called, noise cancellation. We got here a little desert sands, what did it say? Boulder City, Nevada. Probably just a little souvenir, hobbyist type of piece. I thought maybe that was a sound bowl down there. I'm glancing at the mugs right now really quick. I don't see anything there. Okay, let's go this way. It's a lot of shoes down here. Take a look at the shoes. What's the jewelry going on here? Panda dunks? What the? Some panda dunks? Don't really see too much down here, over here in the. I mean, there's a lot of jewelry, but it doesn't really look. Kind of like it's worth it over here. Over here, some friends. We're definitely gonna go around, take a look. Got some Crocs. See some questionable stitching on those panda dunks there. I can kind of see on the inside. A little McFarlane something. What is that? Trying to see, it doesn't look like anything really. Okay, there we go. What do we got over here? Green Goblin Pop, no. Skateboards, really don't deal too much in skateboards, just, I mean, you could take the wheels off and probably ship the board itself. That might be pretty good, but let's see. Alright, let's go ahead and just walk to the back. Alright, found this little cart right here. I'm going to look these up. I really don't think they're worth it. $11.89. There's a Beast down there too, and a Fortnite. The Fortnite might be worth it. I don't think. But I've been surprised before in the past. Those will be easy to look up. They usually have a QR code. No problem. Panda Bear. Something cuddly. Nah. Alright. I don't see much else in here. Let's move down. No. I hear a cart moving. I think it might be ceramics. This was in here. It's a nice bag. Okay. Now that I'm seeing that Fortnite in the glass, I think I was seeing some characters that look similar to that. Might be more Fortnite characters. We'll take a look. Oh, lots and lots of lights getting donated. All right. Speakers. Nothing. Piano, Pentax. We got here. Little camera, little $9.99. All right. Laser level. Nope. Not that. Yellow solid cover. It's a big no. This sort of spray paint type of thing, or a painting device. Apple charger. Oop. How many watts? Oh, that thing's all messed up on there. Yeah, we're not going with that. Hey, what are these? These $16, not for 16. The issue here. Whether I'm gonna look it up just to be on the safe side. Take a look and see. Some of those can do really well. It's been a moment since I've actually found one that is worth it. Keyboard, you know, like keyboards, that's not a good keyboard. A massage device there. That's interesting. Let's hold on to that. We'll take a little more of a deeper dive and make sure everything's in there. I should see how much it is. $13.59. Ow. Wireless IP camera, or a internet camera. You know, something you can connect to the internet. IP stands for Internet Protocol. It's not a good one. All right. Nope, on that one. We're not picking up IKEA lights anymore. These things just aren't moving. So they are cool. No one's buying them anymore. They used to sell. Last year they did. And that's kind of why I kept buying them, but not moving anymore. So they want on the $16 on that. That's going to be a no. Microtech. Negative on that. Okay. We're gonna go over to the toys and check out like toys and baggies right now. We have had some success here with speed. We've had success finding good plush, usually like anime plush. So let's jump over there. All right, things were a little packed up. Plus, had this when I was a kid all the time. Remember that old Pert Plus? A little busy in here, so didn't pop the camera on right away. Some of these smaller pops can be okay. I don't think at $5. There's some miniature ones that I've been selling that have been doing pretty good. I kind of quickly looked through the plush and didn't really spot anything. You know, we might come back around as we usually do. We usually cycle back around, take a look at everything again. You know, because you always miss stuff. Try not to. And I try to stand back to get a good overall view of what's here. My wife is out and about. She picked up a couple things already too. I remember getting like stuff like this would come in the cereal box. Remember that way back in the day. I actually collect some of those old cereal box toys. My favorites were from the Captain Crunch, the Soggies. I bought them all on eBay because I couldn't find them. So I was like, yo, I'm just going to buy them now. Power Rangers Alpha 1. See, something like this is not, even though it like has everything, it's, you have to sell it as used. I don't think. Let's think about it. I mean, $4.39 isn't bad as far as, you know, what I can pay. So we will take a look. Lots of taking a looks in this cart today. This puzzle creator, the race to build its board game. Y'all know how I feel about Legos, guys. Let me pause this. It is taped up. I'm gonna look it up, but I don't know if I could pass up Legos, you know? It's kind of cool, and I've never seen anything like that. It's old, it's vintage. It is from 1999. Ooh, we're talking 25 years ago. Okay, let's see. Let's go over to the clear now and see where we can find the clear glass, that is. Yeah, clear glass. Okay. Okay, there's nothing in the clear glass. I just went through it really quick. That is not a Glossy Baby. That is one of those planet ones. They're floating around. Definitely look like Glossy Baby, but not. What is this right here? My wife pulled some oh, you know what this is? This is actually kind of cool, and I hope it's all together. Wait, hold on, that threw me off for a second. Wait a second. Hold on. I have to look this up. Does this go to this? I don't even think that really goes to that. Hold on, stand by. Okay, so I did a quick search here. This actually does not go on top of it, although it's kind of cool. But this would be like a crystal. It would have another topper on it. Definitely not that. My wife just came in here and picked up a Millefiori glass that I apparently was, when I was investigating that, it was sitting there. And that's why it's good to have help. There was a Millefiori glass just sitting there, and I'll show you what those are as well. Hopefully if I catch her cart again, I'll show you. Oh, what? Mom, she's walking around. What you got there? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're over here in the utensil area, which is, you guys know I kind of like to list utensils. It's pretty easy. If you get the right brand, you know, sell very well. I sell it all the time, sells all the time, even though I don't really like utensils, but there's nothing here today. However, we have some updates here. Apparently this was a part of a t-shirt, this little guy here. Part of a t-shirt thing, but so obviously it's been cut. We're not getting that for this wasn't, you know, what I thought it would be. It's a charging base for a DJI. Oh, I just saw something down here. It's a charging base for a DJI drone. Paint gem. Nothing in there. Speaker. Okay, so it's a charging case for a DJI drone. What this is right here, but it's all in there, and it doesn't really go for that much on eBay, so we're gonna leave it behind. Same with this Sally. Same with this Sally right here. However, this guy right here, we're gonna pick this up, and if this works, we're looking anywhere between $50 up to $150. I saw some sold comps for, so definitely check your film cameras. You never know with these things. They're easy to look up because, you know, they have a model number on it and everything, so no reason to not, I mean, unless you have no phone service, no reason to not be able to find those, and or if you find them, to be able to identify them. Okay, I think we're gonna go check out the bags and wallets next because I'm not really finding much else. My wife is apparently finding all kinds of great stuff. My son brought some clothes over here for us to look at. So we're going to take a little bit of a deeper dive look at that, and I'll let you know about the other stuff in the cart as well too. This is like a little, I believe it's Amberina, however it's flashed on. Flashed on, basically it's an applied color. It's not the actual color of the glass. So, let's go look at the bags and stuff. Okay, this is the wallet section. I haven't yet to even, I just glanced at it so far, so let's get down, fix the camera here. What do we got in this little, like, vintage, beaded, handmade? It says handmade on there. Say where, China. Probably not worth it. You need those really, really older ones. And I've showed those on. I found those recently I found one over at the flea market. Betsy Johnson has completely fallen out of favor with everyone. It is not good to pick up anymore. And I think I have like one more Betsy Johnson, like a backpack listed for sale. I'm trying to move it, clear it out. Not picking up Betsy Johnson anymore. That market or that bolo is over. And it's been over for a while. I mean, unless you can get it for like $1. Well, actually, I shouldn't say not everything. Everything, there's an exception to every rule. And I did recently sell a Betsy Johnson wallet that was in the shape of a ladybug, and that was good. Obviously, subject matter does matter. Subject matter matters a lot. As I said it again. Okay. I don't see anything here, so let's go look at the purses. Okay, we're not doing the purses. There's like 4 families there in front of the purse area. It's also where the try-on area is. So, and I'm in the louder music section, so I do have the noise cancellation on. So if my voice or anything sounds a little bit weird or muffled, that is the reason. Really cool little NASA hat. It's kid size. $4.39. It's going to be a big no. Definitely want to stay away from kid sizes. It's not really, really worth it. Okay, let's quickly glance at their neat toys up here. The Build-A-Figure. It's usually priced at what? Yeah. Oh, there's a G.I. Joe. It's $11 though. I'll take a look. The other Goodwill prices these at $7 something with change. So I'll look it up because they did sell pretty fast, and some of them sold for upwards of $30. Okay. What do we got over here? Cowboy hats. Not sure what that is. No, definitely not that. All right. Not seeing anything here. Let me just look through it really quickly, and I'll let you guys know if there's anything. All right, we came out of the clothing, shoes, loud music section, and we got some Brooks Ghost 14s. Should be like 50 or 60 bucks on those. Pretty good. And we're gonna pay what, $16.39 on those, so that's not bad. The Crocs, those are Crocs, aren't they? Wow, those are some serious Crocs. Can't overlook the perfume. My wife just swung by and picked up some Taylor Swift perfume, so look that up. I've sold the like Kardashian one. That one does really well. Talking upwards of 60 to. Ooh, is there a new card or something? Okay, we're gonna try a new card. Hold on. Hold on. Blue Moon Brewing Company. What the? It's pretty cool. I have nowhere to put it though. Blue Moon Brewing Company. They have a mirror over there. That's Shamu? Shamu, a baby Shamu. $4.39. SeaWorld. We'll take that, yeah. I mean, it's not going to be a huge moneymaker, but it's pretty cool. It's a cool little find. That is an orca, not a whale. What are these? Underwear? Oh, fancy underwear.
Hello Kitty jewelry box.
What is it? Hello Kitty? Oh. Is it brand new? Careful. We're just getting it.
Oh, with a mirror.
Oh, yeah. How much is it? Yeah, you don't have to show me everything, but yeah, I think we should. Is it wood? It's wood too, isn't it? Kind of like Melissa and Doug style. All right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're finding all the good stuff. I'm finding nothing. I mean, I found some cool G.I. Joes for myself. I've collected these guys. When I was a kid, I loved those ones. The little. I know I don't need them, but let me show you these Millefiori glasses here. Check these out right here. We're talking 25 a piece, and we're gonna pay $3.79. And we have 5 of them now. Found 5 of them. 5 of these right there. Keep your eye out. Millefiori, by the way. Those of you who don't know, are these tiny little glass beads that they use to decorate other glass with. So look out for it. It's a sign of maybe some value. Oh, actually, I'm going to transfer over to my wife's cart here. We're going to pick up some shoes. Those do well. But see, look, these guys even.
16.
Oh, perfect. So these guys kind of look the same, but they're twins. And you can see they have the opposite. Yeah, I'm going to get those. Oh, right here. This is a good one. Be up to $150. It could be, yes. And SeaWorld. Boom. Phoenix wants this. I don't know. Then Phoenix also. All right, let me pause the video here. Okay, we're over here in the media now after going through that. So it looks like my wife is going to win this one today. Not that there was any competition, but we have Call of Duty 2, one of my favorite games of all time. Remember when this came out, and we were playing it like all the time. So really cool game. Unfortunately, I would pick it up, but it's missing disc number 1, so it's incomplete. This we're gonna pick up right here. Maker's Mark, little shot glass. We got their trademark wax there. I'm gonna go check the other shot glasses and make sure I didn't miss one. Unfortunately, most of this stuff is going to be a putback. We're going to stick with what my wife got. We are going to get that game, that Lego game. Should be like 40 bucks right there. There's that champagne. Oh, is this even showing everything here? There's a Lego game right there. So we're going to pick that up. It should be like 40. We're getting that. That's the champagne. See that orange thing right there? That's that champagne brand I always talk about that you should be picking up. And we're getting the light up Disney ears, which are right there as well. Everything else is going back, unfortunately. Book of Mormon, right here. The Book of Mormon. Yeah, we don't deal with that. Okay. Let's come back here, and we'll put this stuff back. I'm going to go look at these. And nope, this is what I want to do with the camera on. I hit the wrong button. Okay, so we're going to put some of this stuff back here, but not bad today. My wife's, like, she's got those glass cups, which are pretty cool. Cool find. We got the perfume, the Taylor Swift perfume. Oh, this doesn't go over here. Got the Taylor Swift perfume, which should do really well. That one camera I did find, if it works, we're looking, $150 for that camera. Pretty good. I might sell it just for parts. We'll see. I think for parts around $80. But yeah, pretty successful trip. Again, not much quantity, but good quality. I'm gonna hurry up and move out of here because it is Thursday, so it's a Chick-fil-A night, and we are getting kind of hungry. But that's gonna be it for the Goodwill trip. Stay tuned for the end. Hey everyone, welcome to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that trip over to Goodwill. I didn't find too much. I did get that camera, which sold already for, I think some of the comps I might have mentioned were over $100, but it actually sold for $72. So still not a bad sale and not a bad profit on that item. And then the Millefiori glasses, pretty cool. Millefiori are those little, they're like little glass beads, and usually in the shape of some sort of a flower of some kind, different colors. They create kind of like a mosaic effect when they're used. Look it up on YouTube and watch how they use it when they're making pieces. It's spelled. Let me just get the spelling right on this. It's Millefiori, Millefiori. So search it on YouTube and watch people using these to create paperweights or whatever. And it's pretty amazing work they do. These things are really cool. When you see them in person, they're just really cool. I mean, there are some, I don't want to say made in China, because not everything necessarily made in China is bad, but there are those made in China ones. But Millefiori, if you do find anything with Millefiori in there, generally it's going to resell for a little bit more. It's going to be like more premium, I should say, is what the word I should be using is more premium. Although there's poor quality Millefiori pieces as well too. I've come across those, and sometimes people usually price them up when they do have that design in there. But we generally pick them up when we find them all the time. We did sell a real nice paperweight. It was actually a Murano piece, and we sold it not too long ago, and I think it sold for $85. It was really cool. A really cool Millefiori paperweight. And in regards to Murano, so Murano is not a company; it's an actual place. It's an island, Italian island, and it's just known for their glasswork. All the people that create these art glass pieces, they're just known as master craftspeople. So when people say it's a Murano piece, it just means it comes from Murano, and it's very hard, to really identify Murano. I mean, you can go by all the techniques that were used in the glass making process, but in reality, if the artist's name is etched in there, yes, that's easy to identify. Even the stickers, like sometimes you'll see a little sticker on there. I've seen some really good fakes as far as just the Murano sticker goes, and a lot of them you'll see it'll say Murano, then it'll say something in Italian, which actually means kind of in the style of Murano. So watch out for that. But there are some that just blatantly call them Murano pieces when they actually are not. So it's very difficult. And the way I approach it is something like this piece. Like this, I do definitely believe this is a Murano piece. It's really nice, nicely crafted. I don't think the camera does it justice. It's a really cool glass piece here. I do believe it's a Murano piece, but it's not signed. So, and it does have a sticker. And the sticker, like I said, sticker isn't necessarily legit. So I'm not going to say a Murano glass. I'm going to say Murano style. Basically, it's crafted as if it came out of Murano, as in similar fashion. Something to that effect. So just know Murano's not a company, so you won't really get in trouble with eBay or with any companies by saying Murano style. You can use Murano style perfectly fine. I know some people might, get hung up on that, but use it if you want to. Like here's a nice paperweight we picked up, but this is actually this is kind of obvious. The quality just really isn't there. I got it for a great price, so it's like, it's not bad. A lot of people like dolphins. It's a dolphin, like a little deformed dolphin in there, but you have the control bubbles and everything, so really cool piece. So, but yeah, if you see Millefiori, I've never seen Millefiori on a glass, on a cup. Usually, I've seen like Mexican glass where they fuse other pieces of glasses into it, other pieces of glass, colored glass into the cup. I've never seen Millefiori like that, so that was pretty cool. They should sell for about $25 a glass, so that will be really nice. We found 5 of them after all. The whole, there was one, my wife found 4, and then there was one random one on the shelf. She grabbed another one, so that was pretty cool score on those cups. Then the camera's pretty good. Oh, then I was at Goodwill today, and I want to show you this really quick. A little story on this one. So this here, and it has the remnants of the previous price. So this was in the glass, and I saw it there in the glass. This is a graphics card. It's not anything like great or anything. It should sell for over $100, but it's a Radeon, so it's an AMD. AMD's one of the companies that makes the chips. XFX is the actual company that produces the circuit board that the chips go onto. So it's an XFX Radeon RX 570 4GB, and it's an older graphics card. It's not the greatest in the world. It still does a great job. Back in the day, though, when this came out, this was probably towards the higher end of graphics cards when it came out. It's actually a brand new open box. The card has never been used before, so I inspected it myself, checked it out. It has all the wrapping on it still. The pins are all covered and all that, so I'm selling it as open box. Should sell for up over $100. However, the story is this has been sitting in the glass of a local Goodwill, and it was priced close to $30. And I had looked at it. I didn't realize that it was not used when I first looked at it. You have the employees standing there. You're going through the glass, and I really don't. You're kind of taking them away from. I feel like you're kind of taking them away from their job, but they are there to help you and assist you. But I like to move quickly in the glass, just like, okay, let me take a look. I'll look stuff up ahead of time, and then let me just take a look and see if it's worth it or not. Just so I don't, just have them, waste their time. So I quickly glass set it a few weeks ago, and I just assumed, I was like, oh, no, never mind, I'll pass it up. It was like, I think it was $30, I think it was more than $30. However, went back today, I saw it on the shelf, in the toy aisle, mind you, for $8.59. They took it out of the glass. They will reduce the price eventually. I don't know if you guys remember, but I got all those fairies they had them all priced at like $27, and then they brought them out and reduced the prices on them, so that was cool. So they will reduce the prices on items if they're not selling in the glass, and then obviously if they're not selling in the store, they eventually clean it all out, and it goes to their outlet center or wherever else they take it. But at $8, that was a steal. And then, I was able to take it out. It was on the shelf. Felt a little more comfortable actually inspecting it for a little bit longer. Determined, hey, this actually never been used before, so I should be able to get over $100 for it. So really cool. It is old. Don't pass up these old graphics cards. They do well online. Now, in person, local sale. That's the reason why I didn't move in Goodwill. Nobody is going into Goodwill to look for these. Even gamers aren't going into Goodwill and they'll be like, 570, nah. They're going to pass it up because this is too old. It's just too old. However, there are still people looking for these older graphics cards. However, you have to put it online so you get a bigger audience. So really cool. Look out for it. Obviously, like I said, I was able to determine it wasn't used. All the wrapping's still on it. There's a little cover that covers the gold pin contacts was still on it. So, if you look at it, open it up, and you see all that, it looks clean. You could probably sell this open box too. You really don't even need to. I'm not even going to test this one. I'm going to send this out. Everything looks good on it. It was still in the anti-static bag, so cool find. All right, let's move on to what's sold. Okay, we're definitely going to have some unique items that you can resell that I've resold. So, and I'm going to show you I resold. This is what I sold them for. Nothing crazy here, just, you know, just some regular old sales here on eBay. But cool in my opinion. This was a super slim, and by super slim, it was probably just, you know, maybe a thumb's width of a mouse. It actually had a little scroll wheel on the side, which was pretty cool. It had the right and left click was just forward and back. It was kind of funny, kind of cool. San Francisco had a, you know, scene of San Francisco on the trolley. $14.30 is what we sold it for. Really cool. And this picture, I'm pretty sure I can't remember the name of the street that this picture was taken from, but there is a street. I believe that's the ocean that's actually on the actual clicker part. But there is plenty of places in San Francisco where, you know, you're in the city, but it's very hilly. You know, there's lots of ups and downs. I mean, I've driven a stick shift through there, and it is. I was stuck one time on a. Well, I wasn't stuck. I was at a light like this, and I was like, "Oh man!" If you guys driven a stick shift, it was like, I was like this on the mountain, and it was, you know, hey, we got through it. I'm still here, so that was fun. But there are plenty of places where you be driving along the road and you could just see the ocean, Alcatraz, and all that. Really cool place. Cool place, but I'm not really a big fan of San Francisco. I prefer to go, when I head to the coast, we usually go to Monterey or Santa Cruz or Capitola. But a really cool little USB mouse, and it's sold for $14.30. I got this for less than $1. I probably paid about 25 cents or so for it. Not very much. So these little things, you know, that sell for around $10, $12, $30, you don't want to pay too much. You really, really don't want to pay more than $1. This one took about 4 months to sell, so it did take a little while to sell, but I liked it. It was really cool, and sometimes, you know, whatever, you know, profit margin I like to make, you know, just goes out the window when it's something that I like and it's cool. So cool sale. Okay, that's out the door. On the subject of glass, and I was talking about that, we found this glass candy. I found this at the flea market. This sold very quickly, actually, within about 2 days of me listing it. $21. And as you can see, I use Murano style in the title. Glass candy. Definitely look out for this glass candy, but you want to get a good lot of it. You don't want to sell individual pieces. It won't sell very well. It won't sell for very much in individual pieces. You really, really got to get a nice collection of it. There was actually more pieces in the collection that I bought. However, they were broken, so I didn't want to sell any broken pieces, you know, any sharp edges or anything like that, because it is glass. But if you can get a good collection, you know, 5, I would say at least 5. You know, for 5, you could probably sell them for $10. More the better, obviously. So, really cool. Look out for this glass candy. I mean, there is glass candy that does come out of Murano, so which would be, you know, go for even more if you can verify that it is Murano. However, most of it, you know, probably just came from TJ Maxx or something like that. But it still sells, and it sells well, and shipped it out. And mind you, we shipped this in a poly bag. You can't ship glass in a poly bag if you wrap it appropriately. I've sent glass plates. I've sent regular plates. Knock on wood, of course. Always knock on wood whenever these situations come up, or you speak of these situations, I should say. You know, you just gotta make sure you wrap it. Use bubble wrap. Bubble wrap is your friend. Sometimes they're just, you know, something's just unusual size, especially plates. And if I can get away putting in a poly bag, I will. And I've sent them across the country. So if it's going overseas, then I will take the time to put a box in. Because overseas is a totally different story. Even Puerto Rico and Hawaii, totally different story when you're shipping something. I will not put stuff in a poly bag that I think may get damaged if it goes outside of the Even Alaska. Well, I haven't had an Alaska sale in I can't even remember when. But if it if it's not within the 48 states, then I'm definitely gonna box it if I feel it needs it. However, I ship glass. I ship a lot of collectible toys in poly bags. You just got to make sure you wrap it well. And this is just, how I learned to do this? Just trial and error back in the day, Back in the day, there was no, there were no videos or anything to watch on how to do all this. You just did it, and you're like, oh man, it broke that in shipping. And then you think of another way. And then obviously you come up with another way to ship it out. But I do use a lot of poly bags. You can ship glass in poly bags. I mean, I'm not shipping this this thing I showed you earlier. That's definitely not going in a poly bag. I'll tell you that right now. But like these glass candies, cool. They made it safe. Well, they should make it safe. I don't think they've made it to its destination yet. Okay, and I've talked about barware. I sell a lot of barware. I like buying barware. This is a mini flask. A keychain flask, actually. Probably holds about 1 ounce. But really cool. Harris tweed. It was wool. It had like a little wool jacket on it. But it sold for $10. And I got this for like... this was less than 25 cents, I believe, if I remember correctly. It was less than $1 for sure. So $10, just a tiny little flask. And this sold within a week of me listing it. I was actually going to plan on keeping this. But I had it on my desk over there. On my desk, just cleaning things up. And I was like, you know what? I'm never going to use this. I have plenty of other flasks as well, too. So, I'm just going to sell it. And sure enough, someone bought it for $10. Really cool sale. You guys can sell this stuff, too, if you find it. You guys can look at my title structure. And the words I use in there, those are all helping to get things sold. I've talked about this before, about window dressing your items. Great pictures, great titles. You gotta have a decent description. I mean, I definitely think the description helps, and having that AI write your description, which does a pretty good job on it. Proofread it though. Make sure you read it, because sometimes that AI might put something wrong in there. You could just copy your title and put it in the description as well too. I know people do that, and I used to do that prior to the new AI coming out. I used to have just a little blurb about my store and all that other stuff. But with the AI, I think there's like little flying bugs around here. It's hot today, by the way. It's really hot today here in my town. Tomorrow back to it was one day of just crazy heat, and of course the internet goes out and everything. So we're not used to this kind of heat. We're not used to over 90 degrees. Once 90 degrees comes around, power goes out, internet goes out, everything goes out. We expect around 80-ish degrees, which tomorrow I'll be back to around 80 degrees. Summer is coming, if it's not here already. When's the first day of summer, by the way? Let me just look it up really quick. First day of summer. I believe it's June 20th. June 20th, yeah, the summer solstice. Okay. The summer solstice is the first day of summer, so... yeah, it's right around the corner. Either way, it feels like it's summer already because of the heat. Stay cool out there. I know, wherever you're at in the country, I know a lot of people are experiencing heat waves right now. I was just reading, excuse me, I was just reading about these people that were stuck in a plane in Greece, I believe, and they were experiencing a massive heat wave. And apparently it was, they said something like people burning alive or something like that. It's probably a bit of an exaggeration, but nonetheless, be careful out there when you're sourcing, especially during the summer. Try to cover up if you can to avoid, obviously sunburn. Get a nice hat, sunglasses. I can't. I do have contacts that I wear. However, I'm nearsighted, so I have a really great nearsighting vision. Almost like super magnification when it comes to my near side. Far side, very poor. You want to see how poor? Look at those. I can't even see. Well, I can see. I can still see. I can make out what's in front of me and stuff. It's just blurry. But you want to see how? Look at the thickness of those lenses right there. And mind you, I pay extra to get the thinner lenses. Costco, by the way. If you have to get glasses and you have a Costco near you, get them from Costco. Even with insurance at other places, it's an arm and a leg. But my recommendation, get your glasses from Costco. They have a great deal. Usually, and they usually have like a buy one, get one 50. No, buy one, get the second pair like $50 off or something like that. So it's a pretty decent deal. If you need to get good glasses, actually I have some glasses I ordered again just before my prescription runs out. So my prescription about to run out. I'm gonna get some glasses right now. Okay, enough rambling on, but thank you guys for watching. Hit the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. Every Thursday we do a live. This Thursday. I know my daughter has an appointment this Thursday, so I don't know what's going to happen with the live. I might do it Friday this week. Actually, I have a couple things coming up, too, because my son needs to have his wisdom teeth taken out, and that's on a Thursday as well, too. So, I'll post about the lives and when they're coming up. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.